Thank you, Aloy.
Indeed. Falls Edge owes you a great debt. May this begin to repay it.
Thank you.
As soon as you're healed, I have so much to show you.
Welcome back, Cabo.
Take a look at this new toy that we got. Shield wires. Look at that, man. How cool is that? So it'll give us a barrier protection against projectiles, but not against enemy movement, which is cool. That's cool. I love that, but I want to try this out. So in order to be able to get this, she actually gave us, I'm assuming she gave us at the same time, unless I got it some other time, the perimeter tripcaster. Now, I was able to upgrade this once, and as you can see, the coils there, it got us up to, I think, from 154 up to 170. So we are looking good there. Oh, I am excited to check this out, man. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to check it out. But look it, we are back at the base. I want to see what's going to happen now that we have Aether. What's going to happen when we talk to Gaia. And then I think we should have one or maybe even more friends here.
Yeah, like this? Oh,
You're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
and my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha.
I miss these guys.
They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy! Aaron, you're all better. And you're here.
Varl said you might need some help after all. Doing, complicated things.
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
All right, it turned into an awkward moment for everyone.
Apparently it tastes worse the longer it takes to be delivered. Something like that.
Maybe you can find the recipe?
I think it was just flat bread. With cheese. And some sauce.
I like it already.
That's pretty cool, but look how they changed this place up, man. Oh, this is pretty neat. So yeah, we have some people to talk to. Honestly, don't know where to start. I guess we'll start with Aaron. Oh, so the music he was listening to. Let me know if I'm correct. I think that is from the Frozen Wilds, that mission where we helped that girl and she was banging on the pipes. I think that's what that music was.
Hey,
Hey.
a nice place.
Well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right. Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But, don't worry. There's nothing I can't handle.
Right.
Look at all of the goodies here. What about the companions?
How are you settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
What about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
And of course, Aaron has a thing for Aloy. He likes her a lot.
So, you've met our new Tanakh friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
There you go.
So, Talana came by the base?
Oh,
I'm more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Carja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
she does. She's a busy woman. All right, so that's good to know. So she found her way here, and evidently over the mountain, and I'm thinking that quest will now be open.
I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do, sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful, you know?
It takes some time, but yeah.
Yeah, I like Aaron. He's cool. But the Zeniths, it's been a while since we've heard anything about them. Does Aaron know stuff about them?
I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both.
All right, I think that's it for Aaron at this time.
I have to go.
I guess it's back to reading.
Oh man, it is good to see these people again.
Wow, this place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it. Thanks, Varl.
That's pretty cool. I like that. So will we be able to summon them then? To fight with us?
I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotalo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tanakh and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready. How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most.
Of course.
But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
I think Aaron will be all right with it. He'll get through it.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
That's a start.
How's, training with Zoe?
You know we really are training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course.
I agree, Varo. Get all the help from Zoe you can.
You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory. And All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, the tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough.
Yeah, so obviously we still need to learn why they came back. That's the big question right now. Because it's either they came back to destroy this world because they didn't want anyone coming back to wherever they made it, right? Or they come back for some other reason. That's kind of the question right now. At least that's the question I have.
Think you can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Aaron stops listening to the same music over and over again, maybe. We'll be fine.
All right, and Zoe.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
You've spoken with Kotallo?
A few words. Tenakth don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
It still throws me off, and I'm still, even, we're in episode 78. I'm not a fan of the delay with when they stop talking to getting to this menu. I do not like it at all. Throws me off every time. It takes me from being immersive and into the conversation and the story, and it completely takes me out of it.
I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
So we've already asked this. Let's just see what she has to say about them.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did, though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here, it is humbling, to say the least, and heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
Yep, there you go.
Right, I should probably go.
I shall return to our training then.
Yeah, and obviously it's been so long that I don't know if...
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Nice. Are they just assuming that that's what they're here for? Or is that actually what they're here for? Oh, I guess I got them?
Looks like the old ones used their focuses to send...
Whoa.
all
Will we get
kinds of
stuff like this
messages
every time we come back?
All over the world, too.
Or after a
Anytime
certain
they
period
want.
of time? Look at all
I don't
of
know if
those
I'd like that.
goodies. I was wondering,
Aunt Alga knows
is that
you
V
just
for
talk to
Varl?
every second of the
Is
day.
this Varl's room?
So yours would pop up.
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
I don't think this is Varl's room. Oh, check that out.
It's a shuttle. Like the one I blew up at Far Zenith's launch facility. Varl seemed pretty interested in space travel. I guess he wanted a keepsake.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, so this is Varl's room then. All right. We're getting the lay of the land.
I can read this later.
All right, we talked to all of them. Where's Kotallo?
Looks like Erend and Kotallo moved their stuff in.
Yeah, they decked this place out, man. Is there anything to scan in here? No. So Katalo's not in his room. Well, I don't know which one's his. There's nothing there. Okay.
The old ones like to dance.
Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later.
Same with you. All right.
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Yeah, I
Aloy,
would say
I
so.
see you found your room. Your
Oh.
companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them.
Examine token.
This is the rite of passage that Vishav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home.
Yeah, I like that dude too. It's really sad what happened to him.
My old spear. Rust helped me make it. When I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now.
She's been through a lot. It has been a while. Place pendant.
I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe.
Oh, I'm guessing it was actually already there, because she didn't place anything there. I was gonna say I don't even remember having any pendants, let alone placing one before. Yeah, check this out. We had those were all over at Ross's house. Let's go ahead. We might as well. Ah, man, why do I struggle so much with getting proximity? The correct proximity for all of these caches. All right. Anything else in here to look at? Can't find. Nope. That's it for that. That's an exit.
I wonder what it's like. Being in space.
Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later.
All right, this is the big server room. Let's take a look. Not seeing anything. All right, we can go back up, I think. I wonder if this is going to play a role. Some other point. Yeah, let's head back. What was that? Access console. Was there a downstairs again? I mean, there was all these paths here. Nah, I think we're good. Whoa. If I can get through the door, we might be okay. That goes up to Gaia.
I just think she talks a lot.
You would too. If you do everything there.
Yeah, I don't think I want to be doing that now. Let's get going.
She can also crank out a whole army of machines to kick your sorry behind.
Train the body, train the mind.
Guess I just better stay on her.
That's what the chief always says.
Hey, buddy.
Aloy,
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place. Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then.
Yeah, I like that guy. He's cool. You and the Sky Clan.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Yes.
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you become a marshal? Well, isn't that everyone's goal in that clan, I think?
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
The scheme.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself, even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Kulrut. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
That's really interesting because, yeah, we saw that happen when we were at the Kulrut. Very cool.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal, at least for a little while.
Indeed.
All right, let's get back to the training now. So I assume this is like with the others, dealing with the focus.
What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
Unfortunately, yes.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
That's a great line right there. I like that.
You've had some time with the team now. Any thoughts?
I admit, I was surprised to see Nutaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe against the Karja, and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
There we go. All right, that's Katalo.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. May the 10 walk with you.
So I wonder if there's gonna be times where we come here and they're not, like he might not be here because he went back to his people. Can we do anything with this yet? Fabrication terminal, Ravager override available. Oh, that's right. I forgot. We actually need to kind of basically need to purchase these. I forgot. Override, a gliding machine that easily spots and tracks potential threats. Whether in the air or on the ground, it is fast and agile. It can lash out with its razor-sharp tail and wing tips. Oh, so is it going to mark him on the map for us? Is that what happens there? I can do you, the wide ball. Snap ball. And Ravagers. Beautiful. Yeah, we need some stuff for them. And then look at all of the new goodies. Why does this one have like an orange tint to it? Curious. Workbench. I'll just show you real quick that weapon. Because I recently just upgraded everything. So if I can find it, there we go. So I got it up to here. So yeah, there we go. The 170, like I mentioned. And then this is what we have to look to in the future. Up to 260 with that shield. And then look at that fire and that shock. That could be pretty badass. All right, what else is in here other than talking to Gaia? What is that symbol?
The old ones
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy. I believe they wanted private accommodations.
I see.
All right, makes sense. So that other one was not Varl's room.
That looks like one of the Utaru's land gods. Like the one we killed in the sacred cave. I'm not sure I'll ever fully understand, but seeing something that represents life and prosperity turned into a weapon, it couldn't have been easy for Zoe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why when we saw them in the wild, I was like, wait a minute. I didn't even think that was in their nature.
You're doing this for the team, Errant. Come on.
And we've already done the V. All right, so if that's the case, I think we can go talk to Gaia. And give her this, the kernel. Oh, and we have some stuff to turn in also, I think.
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
Yeah, we will do that, but let's turn in the drone info first.
Drone's reconnected now.
How do I know which ones I've done and which ones I have not? Well, other than these. Let's take a look.
Good choice.
Very cool. All right, I'm still, honestly, I think I'm still a little confused. Okay, but if you see the map up top, okay, so it's mapping all of that out. So yeah, we've got that. I did not notice that map up top before. But when she says that, like, good choice, I don't know what that means. Oh, check that out. So I get that we're surveying the entire map. Ooh, check out to the far left. Yeah. I get that we're doing that, but I guess I'm still not quite maybe fully understanding why and or what we're going to get from that. It is pretty though, isn't it? All right, Gaia. Here's Aether's kernel.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old-world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
It has been a while since we've seen and or heard from Silence. Could there be something there?
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my conclusion as well.
I mean, obviously it could be the Zeniths also. Well, there you go. Could it be the Zeniths?
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then.
Silence.
You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
Oh, that is so interesting, is it not?
All right, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Aletheia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.